Hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. Silrace here, and I wish to talk about first person versus third person view in this video. However, footage on the background first, which is Skyrim. I still play the game from time to time, now and then, and so on. And thank you to all the modders who let me decide what I want to see from the game, how cute I want to make it, or how revealing, or whatever else. Do an awesome job on the stuff still. Now, let's talk about Elder Scrolls Online, because that's what you're here for. First person or third person, which one are you going to use, and why? This is going to be some of my own thoughts and some other things and some rambling and so on. Let's be outright honest here and say that anyone who plays an MMORPG such as this, or such as World of Warcraft or Star Wars The Old Republic or whatever, is inherently in disadvantage when playing it from first person view as compared to playing it from third person view. When you are playing in first person view, you cannot see behind you, as an example. When you are playing in third person view, you can see the behind of your character, what is happening behind you. This is the most notable when you are doing PvP and trying to circle strafe another player. Have you ever played a first person shooter and been in that really close quarter combat scenario where you are both relying on twitch reflexes, trying to shoot each other in the head and spinning wildly around trying to keep up where the enemy is? That is what happens when you do first person. But when you are in third person, you can always see where the enemy is, and so you can always decide which way you go based on where he is. Especially since there is no collision detection, you can just back away through the enemy, or you can just run through him, and if he happens to play in first person view, he has to turn 180 degrees, and by the time he probably has done that, you have run through him again. And he has to keep spinning and spinning and spinning, while all you do is run through, make a couple hits, run through, make a couple hits. This sort of stuff. You can see it happening in your mind's eye, I'm quite sure. So circle strafing and no collision detection being a bit of an issue firstly for the first person viewers. However, the first person view obviously is more immersive into the world you are in, because you see your weapons on the screen, you see the attack animations happen and so on, and you are limited in what you can see. You can't see everything. You have to actually turn and look around you. So third person view is more obviously bigger scope, you can see from farther away, you can see everything around you. And you can also see your character, so it's not even nearly as immersive, but you have the whole situational awareness thing, and you have easier time spotting random things laying on the ground, pots, cans, barrels, and traps being another big thing. You can see traps easier when you are playing in third person view. This is not some rocket science so far. But the main thing is, how will you play the game? Because that's what I want to know. Will you be playing this strictly from first person view, even though you know that you are in disadvantage, especially when you are playing PvP? Will you play it in strictly from third person view and, you know, as a normal MMORPG would? Or will you mix the two, such as playing first person view for solo PvE content and then playing third person view when you do raid content or PvP or instances, dungeons and stuff like this? This is something I really want to know, so let me know in the comment section below. Personally, I am an old school MMORPG player. I've played a lot of MMORPGs. Many hours of my life have been spent on those, many months. Anyway, I will probably play this strictly from third person view, because that's what I am familiar with, that's what I'm used to, and while I enjoy the immersion of playing it from first person view, I don't think this is the kind of a game where I want to spend hours of like looking for things and so on in dungeons and whatnot from first person view. And also because I know that I will never do PvP from first person view simply because of how big of a disadvantage it will be for me. So third person view for me it will be. But do let me know in the comment section below, how will it be for you? Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this little talk about the different views in the game.